Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Blue Maxima, and I'm gonna start a new series off right here. I recently did a massive import, and I've imported about 15 Japanese imports. Everything from Gundam Breaker 2 and Phantasy Star Nova to Bullet Girls. And I think it's about time I started a new series. So this new series is going to be called An Idiot Imports, and I'm an idiot, I'm importing shit, and I don't know a thing about Japanese. So that's going to be a little bit of a disclaimer at the beginning of every video. I don't know Japanese. If I get stuck, I do have a Nexus 7 with a camera on it, so I can use it to like translate text off my Vita screen, which is a pretty awesome feature. And I will use web guides where recommended and or necessary. But mostly it's only going to be me, my English, their Japanese, and my idiocy. So, today on An Idiot Abroad. An Idiot Abroad? No, that's a show. An Idiot Imports. We have imported Bullet Girls. Oh man, I have heard things about this game, I'll tell you that much. Jinmon, I don't even know what the hell that means in English. But anyway, we're gonna have a look at the options, like I usually do. This is gonna be pretty fucking useless because, as we've seen before, it's all in bloody Japanese, so there's no point. I mean, these are obviously the audio volumes, these are camera sensitivity, but who knows what this shit does. I haven't even tried it, because I don't want to see if I turn off something important by accident. So, let's just hit continue. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to tell you how long I've been playing this game for, but really, to be honest with you, you don't need that long in it to know what the drill is. By the way, yes, you can take this lady's boobies, tap them 200 times and you get a trophy. Yes, I actually went and checked. That is actually a trophy. So, we're in this little bit of a world map here, and if we press triangle, we go to the... might as well call it an armory. They call it a club room. So, you pick a character, and you can give them specific weapons from any of 6 different classes. There's long range, there's short range, there's a pistol group, a rocket launcher group, grenades, and then you can just give them absolutely nothing, because why not? You can also change what outfits and stuff they wear. This includes stark raving bikini. And they obviously do not like it, so we'll just leave it on where I was at. You can also change what their lingerie is. So you can change their bra and you can change their panties, and this actually gives an in-game effect. So, I don't know what those panties do, and I don't know what they... oh, these panties give you 40 extra HP, that's pretty obvious. But I was already wearing a pair of panties that give 80 extra HP, so I'm just going to leave them on like that. Unfortunately, this mechanic really isn't put to any use, because I'm at least halfway through the game at this point, because it really doesn't take that long to get to the end of the main story. There's probably some post-story content that does this, but as I tend to do first impressions more than anything else, I'm focusing on the... I'm totally not focusing on the arse. I'm focusing on the early game, and the early game isn't really that difficult, and they could have made it more difficult with better equipment, but instead they just make it so that you want to purchase better weapons so that you can get more damage in. You can also come here to save specific outfits, and... God, what is wrong with you, lady? Look at those breasts jiggle. Jesus Christ. And you've got a few different ladies to customize, but I really don't know what the difference is between them, or if you have to use them in any particular way. There are some levels where you have to use some ladies in particular, but it's not really that impressive. You can also press triangle again when you're in the screen to go to the shop, and you can... when you go to the shop, you buy stuff, which is pretty obvious. You use points that you get at the end of every mission, and items cost specific things, and... what's this? Oh, it's a new... oh, yes. Okay, we'll ignore that for the time being. Yeah, she changes clothes fucking randomly. I don't know why she does that. It just... you'll load up and she'll be in a bra and panties. Then the next screen, she'll be back in a soldier outfit. I have no idea. But anyway, we're going to go to this new mission here, and we're going to do this mission. The game is split up into these little individual missions, and you can carry a main character, and I don't even know what the side character does. They just chip in and give you a little bit of advice every now and again. Don't know what the idea is, but anyway, we're gonna go on a mission. When it decides it wants to load. Excuse me. Alright, so we are Moe Sharpshooter, and our mission is to figure out what we need to do in this level and successfully do it within the time limit. So I can tell just by the red diamonds on our map that our objective at this point is something along the lines of, Jesus Christ, something along the lines of taking out all of these red crates, and I am almost dead already. That's so disturbingly... Jeez, I didn't even realize it took this much damage at this point in the game. That's a bit disturbing as to how much damage I took. So one thing you might or might not notice about the shooting is that you have to move your reticle within a small square in the middle of the screen before you can move it to the edge and actually move your camera angle. Oh god. Jesus Christ, I'm almost dead. That's ridiculous. Man, they really upped... I haven't actually played any missions on this chapter yet. They really upped the difficulty just in that chapter break. That is odd. Also, there's a helicopter up there, but really, I don't have to worry about it. It doesn't even seem to want to attack me. I don't even know why. The AI in this game can be anywhere between ridiculously good to ridiculously hard. Oh god. Can I take cover behind this rock? Kind of. There is actually a cover system, but it only turns on certain walls for some reason. I haven't quite figured it out. But yeah, this shooting is dull as dishwater, and it feels like to move your aim, you have to move it through like... Oh god, I am actually being shot at by that helicopter now. I better take out this sniper and see if this helicopter really wants a piece of me when I pull out my rocket launcher. And I'm being shot at from these guys, so I'm going to shoot them. Yep, that's the feature in this game. You strip them of their clothes, just like in Senran Kagura. And you can literally blow the clothes off them. Great, I'm going to pop back to an earlier level because Jesus Christ, that got harder than I expected it to. And she's changed clothes again! Jesus! And yep, back in the... Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna pop to this chick's levels. Oh wait, this is Area 1. I want to go somewhere where it has a little bit more challenge. Area 3 will probably do. Whoops. No, I don't actually want to do this mission. This is the end of area mission. Okay, this one will do. So that was one type of mission. Hopefully we get a different type of mission here, but the mission types themselves are actually quite repetitive. It's either destroy a couple of things, or kill everybody on the map, or get to a point on the map. It's very simple stuff, nothing that's too groundbreaking. But yeah, this game basically lets you destroy the... actually, I think I... No, I don't actually remember this one. We just got to get to the end of the level. That's pretty much all it is. So yeah, there is clothes destruction and armor destruction, and this can happen to your character too. I just died really fast. Wow, okay. I just died really fast, so it didn't actually get to happen. Oh, they are actually doing damage to me. That's something, so I better actually stay in cover. Wow, where did all this damage come from? Jeez. I guess I'm wearing something that, like, reduces my... Oh, it's probably the outfit. Alright, whatever. We'll just move along with it. But yeah, the shooting feels like it's... You're dragging the cursor through butter. It gets really hard to aim sometimes because you aim so goddamn slowly. And some of these weapons are actually really ineffective. Like, the shotgun often takes several bursts to take someone out. Also, this AI is retarded. It literally won't start shooting. Well, actually, no, that's wrong. It will start shooting at you if you shoot at it, but sometimes it won't even do that. Sometimes everybody will come running if you fire a shot in their general direction, and sometimes they'll just well, they'll just ignore you. Their AI is so unpredictable, it's actually kind of funny. I have no idea why. And before you ask, yes, we do have to go this way. Hello. Not to mention all the weapons feel like crap. This is a recoilless rifle. You also get a pistol with an auto lock on and the shotgun that really doesn't do anything. There's no recoil. There's nothing to make the guns feel like they actually have any sort of weight behind them. And these guys, these ladies really don't react really well to being shot either. They just tend to fall over. Oh, we actually do have to go the other way. Great. Fantastic. Also of note is that you can't sprint and change your camera angle at the same time, but you can use the D-pad to turn the camera 90 degrees. And you can also even, like, press down and have it reverse. Oh god. Oh god, no. Wrong cover spot. Wrong cover spot. So yeah, we've got to get through these areas in the... We've got to get through this area in the time period that's allowed, so we better get the sniper rifle out. But yeah, this shooting isn't really enjoyable at all. It's so tepid. There's no real action to it. There is dodging, but it's pretty much useless, because as soon as you get back up, you're going to get shot in the face anyway. It's not this way, it's this way, isn't it? Then we turn left here, and enemies... Sometimes they don't come after you, sometimes they do. The AI is just weird that way. I don't know what it is. And it's a shame. These graphics really feel like someone put some effort into it. I mean, this model is actually really, really nice to look at. I like the style is fine, and the levels themselves are a bit bare, but at least they do the job. Funny thing is, you can actually check if there's an opponent behind the wall by seeing if your cursor goes yellow. That's a bit of an odd choice, but... yeah, there's absolutely no frills, no enjoyment whatsoever shooting. I don't like it one bit. It's just so needlessly shallow. So we got to the end. There's also missions where you have to pick up multiple of those tokens, and sometimes they hide them in crates. Alright, so the idea of this game, at least so far that I've seen, is that every one of these areas that I've been through so far, except for this one because I haven't been through it yet, it gives you 3 levels and then a longer level. So, which one of these is the longer level? I think it's this one. Yes, it's this one. So we'll go play this one, just to show off a longer mission, and then we can show off the other feature that I'm sure everybody knows about. Oh, there's also cutscenes, but I've been skipping these. I haven't been paying any attention to them. There is a gallery that you can watch these in, but I mean, who would watch these? Apparently there's actually some really good voice talent in here too. Like, there are some voice actors from the Japanese version of Ace Attorney. Sorry, Ace Attorney. Apparently they have Ace Attorney voice actors in this, which is weird as shit. I mean, like... okay, what voice acting work have you done? I did one of the most enjoyed visual novels on the Nintendo DS, and I've also done Bullet Girls for PlayStation Vita, where I get stripped and groped. Yeah, what a weird choice. I actually remember this mission, so I know where I'm going. Thankfully. Just gotta try and not get shot, because I know there's someone around the corner just waiting to have my ass. Never mind. So the idea of this mission is that we gotta go and collect some... oh yeah, by the way, kick. This actually works on enemies too, so you can just knock them over endlessly. It's kind of funny. Actually, I'll see if I can do that, but I mean, I'm wearing something that doesn't really give me much... oh! I'm wearing something that doesn't give me much health, so I don't want to go putting myself too far into danger, because this is actually a boss fight level, so... I'll just go and get me some... token. Yeah, look, those two just spawn out of nowhere. Die, please. You may think I'm making this look easy. Well, it is actually fairly easy. It's just when you get shot, that's the problem. But it's fairly easy to avoid being shot if you just hang back and aim your shots properly. Well, I cleared them out. I actually have to go back and get a thing in the middle of the area. Not too big of a deal. But yeah, this gameplay is just slow as shit. It's fairly hard to controller, especially when your sprint button is mapped to something you can't actually change the camera angle with at the same time. This cover system makes absolutely no sense because you can only do it in specific areas and instead of like everywhere, and it's just a pain to work with, really. Yeah, look at that girl. She runs like the fucking wind. Okay, I know the final token box thing is around here somewhere. Yeah, look at her go. Look at her speed around like Speedy Gonzalez. Hi. Not even gonna shoot me, are ya? Yep. AI is terrible and not even challenged. Where is that token box? I know it's out here. There it is. Okay, hold on. This. What the? No, never mind. Hi. That's more fun than it looks, guys. I'm just gonna dodge out of the way of that. That's more annoying than you might think. It doesn't really... I mean, if you're gonna let people gawk at the fictitious boobs you're gonna put on the screen, then actually let me look at them, for Christ's sake. Don't just, like, flash them on screen for a quarter of a second. Most people can't actually see that much detail with that much time. And by the way, it is entirely possible to get all your clothes blown off, so you do get to run around naked, but it leaves you with absolutely no armor, so you'll be dead in like 1 or 2 shots, but... Probably worth mentioning, and there is a part coming up soon that... Ah, great, yeah. Gotta destroy all the things. You can actually do this from a really long distance away, so it leaves you with absolutely no trouble whatsoever, and this is pretty much what I've been doing, because... It's more entertaining than going up there and blasting it with a shotgun, and the shotgun actually takes longer. Okay, that's destroyed. The other one's over here. But yeah, this is just dull. Really dull. And it's the same thing over and over again. It's even on the same maps. They haven't introduced any new maps for like 2 whole... like sections of levels, and it gets really frustrating after a while just to see the same thing over and over again. Yeah, look at that. They just spawned in right in the corner of my eye. That's just a massive pain. I can literally just stand back here and pick these guys off if I could actually aim properly. Oh look, they're actually going to shoot at me. That's something new. Also, it's a bit... You can carry around grenades and rocket launchers, which doesn't really make much sense to me. I mean, I can understand carrying around the grenades and the rocket launchers for the purpose of, you know, actually shooting at other people with, but... Explosions of this size would not be tearing their clothes off. That would be killing them. But that's not exactly my biggest problem with this game, and we'll get to that. Trust me, we still have a fair bit more of this video to go. What's that kick? Jeez. Oh, you can do a flying kick as well. Yeah, that's kind of amazing. But anyway. Hi. Sniper shot. That draw distance. See those snipers in the background? Yeah. Draw distance. Hello. I want to shoot that sniper before they get a good shot off on me. That AI just ran over there with no intent of killing me. That's great. Also, I like how they call it a Ballet and not a Barrett, because that is obviously a Barrett 50 cal sniper rifle, but yeah, they called it a Ballet. Anytime it wants to be destroyed. Okay, so apparently 20 sniper shots does the same as about 50 89 5.56mm cards. I wonder if it'll immediately put us into the section that I'm thinking of at the end of this boss level. It does when you're going through the first time. I haven't gone through these levels again, so I don't know what exactly happens. I've got spit all over my screen. That's not great. Die. Yeah, I exposed your belly button. Take that. You fall over in defeat. Also, somehow you managed to get dirty from me shooting you. That doesn't make much sense. Okay, and the final one's up here. Oh, hello. Alright, we're on to the boss fight. Which includes a tank. I'm serious, it actually includes a tank. There's a tank out there. Hello, tank. You know what the best thing is about the tank, though? Ignores me! I can literally do whatever the hell I like as long as I stay a specific distance away. The AI is terrible. There's no challenge to the gunplay in terms of any sort of recoil or the AI. It's all just so dull and tepid as dishwater. It just... God, to think they wanted people to pay more than 20 bucks for this crap. I don't even know how much this cost me. And frankly, I don't want to know. The money's gone. I can pretend I never had it. Let's actually... I actually don't know how much damage I can do to this tank with this rocket launcher. I think I got the anti-personnel one, but whatever. There is actually a boss out here. See that? I probably want to keep moving there. You see? It is bloody impossible to aim precisely while you're on the move because of the way that the aiming works. It's so weird. Like, who would make a third-person shooter where you have to move, like, the aim receptacle, the crosshair, in a tiny square in the middle of the screen before you can actually start moving the camera? Why not just have a dead center all the fucking time? But yeah, this is a boss character. You can tear off their armor like most other things. I can actually apparently destroy the tank, but I don't really care. I like being able to just knock these girls flat on their asses because a lot of the time they will just let you hit them with the next one. They won't bother dodging out of the way or anything. And you know they can because I've seen it done before. It's just done so rarely that it leaves zero semblance of challenge. The more you damage their armor, the better I mean, the different they look in the next section of the game. If I bored along that the other rocket launcher, I would have destroyed that tank already. And this would be an easy fight, but you got to have some sort of engagement with the audience, huh? I wonder if I could get close enough to kick her. Yep. I actually really like being able to kick because it just makes them fly backwards in the most ridiculous of ways. And oh. That wasn't pleasant, but I'm surprised I didn't actually lose any armor from that. Usually you lose a ton of armor from something like that happening. Oh, never mind, I actually killed her, so that's the end of the level. No, it isn't actually. I gotta destroy the tank. Alright. In pretty much any other level that I've played so far, it's like, you killed the boss enemy? Yeah, congratulations, you get to move on to the groping and touching. It's alright though, this tank's almost gone anyway. Just a couple more rockets, he'll be through. Gotta aim ahead, gotta aim ahead. There we go. Aim ahead. Dead center. Aim ahead. Dead center. Oh god! Yep, I am completely naked and I'm taking on a tank with a rocket launcher. Even though I already took 2 tank shells to the face, the second one was what stripped me naked and it still didn't even touch my HP. I don't know what part of that is more ridiculous, and yet 3 girls just come flying out, And you go looking for like those girls' boys on the ground, they disappear. As soon as they hit the ground, they disappear, and it's hilarious. But anyway, we've got a B. So do we get to move on? No, I think it's just kicked us out to the menu. But first, we'll just skip the cutscene that comes up, and oh, we are actually going to get to do this section. All right, let's do this then. So. In this scene, you get to equip up to 4 things, including a specific item that lets you do something. I've got no idea what this... Oh, okay, yeah, I know what it does. So, every one of these gestures has a specific amount of points assigned to it. And these gestures, well... You touch the girls! And eventually you hit just the right spot, and you get points for it. This reminds you of anything? Reminds me of Criminal Girls and Monster Mon Piece, and I do actually have a To Love Ru, so I'll be playing that as well. And well, yeah. So the idea is that every one of these gestures has a good, a bad, and an excellent point value, and you want to hit the bad spots and the good spots with their respective gestures, but I found it's just easier just to speed tap everywhere while holding the even gesture. You get more, well, you don't get as many points that way, but it gets it over with faster, because this really isn't enjoyable at all. The crosshairs pop up for like half a second, and it's hard to remember which ones are good touch and bad touch and all that. Maybe if they were color-coded or something, that would be a little bit easier to remember. And you can change the camera too, so you do get gratuitous panty shots, and this one looks like she just wants to do something absolutely unwholesome instead of, actually being tortured. It's not great. Adds absolutely nothing to the game. I mean, at least in Criminal Girls, it had the paper-thin thing where you would use it to actually upgrade the powers of the heroines. But in this case, it's groping for the sake of groping. They don't even try to justify it. Apparently, it's meant to be like Interrogation or something, but god damn, it does absolutely nothing to the game to do this remotely well. So you can literally just like sit back and let this time out, and nothing different will happen to the game. So it's an absolute waste of your time. And why have I even bothered showing it to you? Because it's here in the game and someone's going to get off to it. I imagine a few hundred people are going to watch this video at least, so, someone's bound to want to get off to this. And once you're done, apparently she surrenders or something, I don't know, and that's a look at Bullet Girls, ladies and gentlemen. It's bloody... At worst, it is the dullest, most tepid shooter I have played on the PlayStation Vita to date. The mechanics suck, the AI is terrible, and the guns do not feel like guns at all and feel more like pea shooters. Why is she back into bra and panties? I don't get it. What's the point of this? Also, you can... Yeah. I'm just going to keep tapping this because it just amuses me slightly. At worst, it's just a massive slog, especially when you've got a whole section that does absolutely nothing but just titillate. It's a shame they wasted their voice actors, because these girls sound like they could be at least half decent in any other game other than this. Such a shame, really. Do not import, avoid like the plague. It is not worth your time. It's not worth anything to you. And you probably really should just, if you had this on your import list, don't import it. It's not good. Not good at all. Didn't get the trophy. Never mind. So, this was a look at Bullet Girls. This has been an Idiot Imports. I'll see you all next time.